Hey guys, it is August 1st, 2016. It is Kyle, aka Vulcan Wolverine. I have not been getting. It's like I had horrible vehicular stalking right after the Baton Rouge shooting, and that was about. That was about 2 weeks ago, about 2.5 weeks ago. The torture, the electronic torture was really horrible. Now I am not seeing any, not a lot of law enforcement. I think I saw maybe 2 sheriff's cars this morning. It's not that heavy. It's backed off a lot in these last 2 weeks. The electronic torture, the electronic harassment is still pretty bad. I still need to make a video on the Ghost EMF detector on the Android that James sent me. I found out like you can point it towards, and there's a one light white SUV there. I guess I'm still getting a little bit. I guess I'm not paying attention because I haven't done many vehicular stalking videos lately, and I just haven't paid attention, and it's kind of stopped. So I don't know, guys. I might for maybe 2 weeks after this video, I might kind of stop videotaping the vehicular stalking and see if it goes down a lot. My V2K is still going strong. The remote neural monitoring is still going strong. I've pretty much buffered out the high pitched sound, except when I sleep. When I sleep, I get hit, with ELF beams, and then I got a one light right behind me. One light, red car. I'm just gonna get him when he comes over on the side. Alabama license plate. But I haven't been doing too bad. I went into work today and actually got some stuff done. Got a bunch of grants lined up, so I'm kind of able to go into work and do some stuff. It's pretty great. I'm gonna finish out there doing the Dream Givers campaign. We're already making money for it, so or just raising money for this last program that I'm doing. Not this program that I'm in that is gang stalking and being targeted, but an actual project for the charity that I work at. But so I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm not doing too bad, not doing too good. I don't have horrible mobbing right now at this moment. But when I went to sleep last night, it's like I do okay with all my defenses. Walking around, I get small headaches. The V2K, obviously, some overlays of images, synthetic telepathy with remote neural monitoring, but not too bad. I'll get like my shoulder will hurt. Like I said, headaches, backaches from ELF beams. But then when I go to sleep, I'll wake up and I'll feel like crud. It's like they'll hit the sides of my head, and I'll just, like this morning, I felt, and my phone is really hot, so this might go out, and I'll do a continuation on another video if it does. But this morning I woke up, I was really dried out, and just they were hitting me in the throat. And it's remote because, and the thing that I'll show y'all, and there's a one light SUV like right behind me right there. So I guess I am getting some vehicles. I just wasn't noticing it a lot this morning. And there he is right there. It looks like an older guy and an older woman from Mississippi. Get a lot of out-of-state license plates, out of state license plates of stalkers coming to get me. They coming to get me. Yeah, but I mean, it's just, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm becoming despondent with it because it keeps going on and on. And it's so retarded. I was doing my work for the charity today. Working with my mom, and just on the V2K, this guy, I don't know if it's looping or if it, they were really still sitting there. And he's just like, I gotta do this, you know. He's like, I would do something on the computer, just mistyping something or something. He's like, see, he's crazy. And it was just like, I didn't even have a response in my head, and I wasn't responding verbally. This morning I did. I was like, you know, because they always say, you know, they'll say he's losing, and my phone's getting really hot, so it might go out, guys. But he'll say, like, you know, he's losing it. And this morning I did verbally respond to that. I was like, you know what? I wish I would lose it, because then I'd be comfortable with this. You know, I was like, you people seem to be so freaking comfortable with all this, and, you know, torturing me, and, you know, making money off of this. I was like, I really wish I would lose it, because then I wouldn't be uncomfortable, you know, 24 hours a day while you're torturing me and hurting my family and all this stuff. I was like, when am I gonna lose it? You know, because if I had lost it, you know, I'd be like, oh yeah, I understand why y'all are doing this, because they've lost it. You know, they're torturing people all the time. And if I had lost it, I'd be like, oh, I get it. I get exactly why y'all are doing this, because people shouldn't be on the earth. Oh, it's a great idea. Yeah, it's just fabulous. But, you know, I kind of verbally wigged out this morning, and then I got to work, and I just kind of, there's a governmental license plate right up ahead, and I just got to work, and it was just so ridiculous. On the V2Ks, like, I got, you know, I think I heard, like, let's fuck this guy up on there, but it was pretty toned down, because, you know, I've got my personal defenders on, and I brought my total shield, like a little cylindrical device with 2 Tesla coils up in it, and it pushes out a Schumann resonance, and it also is supposed to attract electromagnetic and geomagnetic frequencies. Just like I was saying on my last video, these things aren't cure-alls, but they do work. Electronic devices that defend, you know, if you just start kind of, you know, building up your defenses, now's kind of the time to do it too. It's burning my fingers. My phone is burning my fingers. Now's kind of the time to do it, because, you know, awareness is getting out. So many people are coming up with so many different ways of you know, stopping this. David Boyd, you know, he is in Indiana. You know, I'm hoping that, you know, the Associated Press will put out their interview with him. You know, things are coming to a head. So now's the time to kind of protect your body and your mind as much as you can, and buy time. Buy time and get on the conference calls and go about your life, and, you know, don't let them get you in your house, you know, just attacking you all the time. Now's the time to kind of break out, because it's happening. You know, it's happening right in front of us every day. They won't be able to hide this for much longer. And then, you know, and it's just like, I wish people would understand this, and you know, y'all comment, because this is how I see it, but I could be wrong. You know, I went through this for a long time at the beginning, not knowing what it was. When I figured out what it was, you know, I really tried to get evidence around the house. I really tried to talk to cops and get them to go over and talk to my neighbor about, you know, what was going on. I really tried to do a lot of things with my own personal situation, and I got in trouble for it. You know, I got put into a short-term behavioral center for that. And so I started to see that, you know, none of this stuff where I was like reaching out for help, or trying to get my single or my group of organized stalkers, it wasn't seeming to work. And then I started putting awareness out. I started putting videos out. I saw that helping a lot more. I started seeing people talking about it a lot more. Started getting on the conference calls. I started seeing how those things were moving a lot faster than just going after our single stalkers. But y'all tell me, like, because, you know, some people, I think, have won court cases, you know, in different situations, not exactly with the remote stations that are being used on a lot of us, but, you know, electromagnetic frequencies coming from dishes, like on the sides of other houses near them. I haven't heard of a case, you know, like the one that I have, where they have, you know, actually, you know, gotten people, like, you know, legally got them in jail and civil suits won or anything like that. But y'all please comment on any cases that y'all know of that have been successful. I know a lot of pending cases, but what I see at this point is that just like the awareness is going to come first. The awareness where it's like a judge will have to be like, okay, this is going on. Or a policeman will have to say, okay, yeah, we've heard of this. And it's just burning my fingers. I'm not able to get a lot of good vehicular stalking. Well, there's some good vehicular stalking right there. But I think this is my theory. And, you know, I'm not too sure about it, but I think the awareness and the public awareness and that will kind of saturate, and then we start, you know, then we can start winning some of our individual cases. And I think that's why a lot of the target individuals I talk to lately, you know, they say that they're going so hard on them, because I think these stalkers are starting to see that awareness is coming out, and there's a government vehicle right there. They're starting to see, you know, that awareness is coming out. They're starting to get scared, and they kind of want to take care of their targets. That's kind of what I see. There's a cab. I get stalked by a lot of cabs. But I'm not too sure. There's a fire truck right there. East Side Fire Department. So I guess I am getting some vehicular stalking. I just wasn't noticing it this morning. I was getting kind of used to it. But I really think the awareness is going to come first, and then, you know, and then we'll start winning some cases. We'll start being able to get police to listen to us. You know, these weapons will be watchdog more, and if people do abuse them like they are being so abused right now with all this experimentation, you know, people will be ready to you know, go after these people that are abusing them. So we're kind of in a little bit of a you know, a new frontier here with this stuff, and we've got a little bit longer to go, but you know, let's hang in there. I know for me, it's like I woke up this morning, I knew I had to go to work, you know, this morning last night. My stalkers knew that too, and it's like, you know, they were trying to hit me, but when I'm walking around, it's like they can't get that good of a bead on me. When I lay down, it's just they hit me pretty hard. There's a private plane up there, if y'all see it. Can you see that private plane? I don't know if I'm getting it. And I am. I mean, it's like hurting me. It hurts. They're hurting my upper spine and the sides of my head. You know, I was talking to a TI friend, and you know, I was like, man, I watched my videos from a while back, and you know, I was a lot more well spoken. Just jumped from top, and there's a fire marshal right there. You know, I was a lot more well spoken. You know, I kind of jumped from topic to topic, and it wasn't so much as rambling, but just kind of talking about things a lot faster. Now I really have to think things out. You know, sometimes I'll go back to the same topic. It really has, you know, I don't know how it has injured my brain exactly, but it's caused problems. You know, it's caused problems with my spine. It's caused problems with my brain. I mean, it is microwaving, you know, our bodies. So I do notice short-term memory loss, a lot of that, and you know, just kind of my speech not being as concise as I want it to, forgetting words and things like that. But you know, we hang in there. And last night Neil had a call, which was I love Neil's calls because he's very technologically oriented, talking about defenses. And, you know, he does a lot of research with his microscope, and you know, on pathogens and defenses against this electromagnetic frequency stuff, the directed energy weapons. And it's just like, you know, love those calls because you know, we get really kind of technical with it, and that really that's the part of it that that kind of